I got digital dash camera with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz, and I'm back in this bit with yet another video. I try to come at y'all with the best energy every single time for the videos. For that alone, smash that like button. I don't usually ask for the likes. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even ask for people to sub at the beginning of the video. I probably need to start doing that. But yeah, today I got y'all with the 5 best center builds in NBA 2K20. And you know I got the honorable mentions. I got the 5 best builds. So it's gonna be around 6 or 7 builds in this video. I think there's only either 1 or 2 builds that I already had up on this channel. So I had to go on 2K, find the other best builds in the game, and I found a couple of these joints, and I don't think any of these joints are even on the tube. So these are all the best versions of these builds. So yeah, man, for that type of dedication, smash the like button. But yeah, man, we drop videos every single day. So before this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, so for the first honorable mention, we have a glass cleaning lockdown build. Y'all might as well just get used to hearing me say that. It's not too many of them, but it's definitely on this list a couple times, a glass cleaning lockdown. Now, they're all completely different pie charts and different types of builds, so don't even worry about all that. So, but yeah, for the first one, the pie chart that you choosing on this joint is going to be the pure defense. So you're only going to be able to get defensive Hall of Fame badges. Now, total, you get 50 total badges on this build, and you get 30 total defensive badges, and that's gonna have you at max defensive badges. So just letting you know, keep that in mind. Now, I tried to alter it and see how many badges you can get on it, but I only was able to get 16 finishing, 1 shooting, 3 playmaking. Now, 3 playmaking, you can use that on whatever you could pretty much use that on anything. I don't know if you necessarily even really need to use playmaking badges on the big man. Now, you could put it on break starter, dream shake, or post-man technician. Those are like the best inside big man builds, or did I say builds, badges. 1 shooting, this is not really a shooting build, but you do have your 3-pointer up, free throws high enough for if you get fouled. You have a max standing dunk on it, so you're gonna be able to get dunks and stuff like that. Max driving dunk, max close shot, max post hook. With post hooks are very OP. Post moves, max pass accuracy, max rebound, max interior defense. So you're gonna be a very, very, very dominant inside build. This is like a glass cleaner, rim protector, paint defender, all those type of builds in one. Like, that's strictly what you're here to do. Defend the paint, get rebounds, and dunk the ball. It's that simple. That's really all you're here to do. You got 95 strength. So yeah, all that stuff that you see 95, that can easily get to 99. Easily. So you're gonna have at least 599 overall stats. And then when you go to the wingspan, you even can get your you're gonna be getting +1 on your blocking steal, -1 to all the shooting stats and the post move. But with that block going to 89, you can get your block to a 94. So yeah, all that stuff can go up another 5 or 9 even for the physical. So yeah, this is gonna be a very, very good inside build. But one thing of note when it comes to these big man builds, if you cannot shoot, you kind of handicapped, because you can only either ISO out of the post or set screens to be really make a big deal, to even be impactful in the game. I feel like shooting big men are just necessary this year. All right, for the next honorable mention, when it comes to the center builds, we got a paint defender. The paint defender is a shooting big man build. So why is it an honorable mention? It's an honorable mention because of the defense. When it comes to a big man build, or a center build especially, you have to be able to play defense at a high rate and be able to shoot at a high rate. But you can't be completely trash when it comes to the inside. So it has to be a very, very well balanced build. Now, is the defense on this build awful? It's not awful, but like, you don't even have an 80 on your rebound. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. So I had to put it to honorable mention. It's not the correct. You can get the defense up by altering stuff when it comes to height, weight, wingspan. But would you not be able to get Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame defensive stats? It's just kind of limiting you. Now, is it better than the other build? Yes. Just because it can shoot and it has a little bit of defense and really good inside, it's better. It's just better. So, yeah. Now, a thing that probably could make this build even better is probably maxing out the post hook, because post hooks are just that OP, much OP. So, yeah. But when it comes to how many badges this build gets, it gets a total of, I believe, 52 total badges. No, I'm tripping very hard. It gets a total of 47. So that's less than the other one, but when you get shooting, it just makes you get less badges than the other builds. So you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, you do get shooting and finishing Hall of Fame badges. So that is a plus. I didn't go over this in the other one, but you get shooting and rim protector takeover. That's another reason why it's an honorable mention. The takeovers that you get are just the worst takeovers you can possibly get for a big man build, in my opinion. So yeah, a lot of this stuff can go up and down, like I said, when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan. And if you hit 99, 99.9, go to the Gatorade facility. You can get up to +4 on all your physicals. So that can go up to at most +9 to all your physicals. But with that being said, bro, the defense being lacking, I kind of had to throw it in here as an honorable mention. All right, now we're going towards the top 5. Now, I low-key wanted to put this build higher because this is probably, when it comes to builds, this is probably the most well-rounded defensive build because it can shoot. It got decent defense and all that, but the defense on it is slightly worse than the last build, but it can speed boost. That's what makes this build crazy. It can speed boost. It's a center that can speed boost. It can shoot. It has a decent inside game, and the defense is decent. It's the rebound is even higher than the last build. So it really just depends on how you make it. Now, you get Hall of Fame quick first step. You can speed boost on this build very easily. Now, the badges, you only get 37 badges. So that's also one reason why it's so low. Another reason why it's low is because you're only 6'9". So now you could go higher, but 6'9" probably is the best height for it, to be honest, because you go any higher, your three-pointer is going lower, your dunk's going lower, your ball handle is going lower, your speed's going lower. So you're gonna be able to speed boost, but it's not gonna be fast. It's not gonna be very fast at all. This is like a playmaking glass that doesn't get Hall of Fame defensive badges. That's pretty much what it is, to be honest. It's pretty much what it is. So playmaking guys that can't get Hall of Fame defensive badges or Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame, but contact dunks too. But it does have a higher 3, so you gotta keep that in mind too. But yeah, it's a well-rounded 5. That's what it's called, a well-rounded 5. It gets the best takeovers, in my opinion, when it comes to the big man side. You get the post-score takeover, not just the post-score takeover. You get a slasher takeover. There's not too many big man builds that get the slasher takeover. And then you also can get the glass skinner takeover. So, yeah, I feel like it's a very, very OP build. The takeover I probably would go with on this build is either glass skinner, post-score, or slasher, obviously. When it comes to looking at the wingspan, I went minimum, but I can see why people would go max because you already are undersized and all that. But if you go minimum, you get your ball handle up, your three-pointer even higher, your strength even goes up higher. So that's like all positives. All positives. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the weight, I feel like you kind of have to put the weight either max or close to max. If you don't put it max, you do lose stuff on acceleration. You do lose stuff on your lateral quickness. But I feel like max is going to help you because you need that interior defense. But depending on what you play with on this build, you can play the guard and just have like another person on your team that's a big. So if you playing it like that, it's very, very OP. It's no question. It's 6'9". So yeah, it's very, very OP. So yeah, when it comes to the wingspan, all this stuff can go up 5 or 4. So you got to keep that in mind. When it comes to the physicals, all that stuff can go up to 9. So yeah, that's just going to make you even more OP. All right, up next is going to be the interior force. This is going to be the most bad center on this list. The interior force build is a build just like the paint defender that doesn't get Hall of Fame defensive badges, but it gets so many total badges. Now it can't play defense and it can't shoot. So that's one thing that it cannot do, but it gets so many total badges in total that it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you kind of just gotta just dismiss all that. Now you only get Hall of Fame finishing badges on this, so it's really like a post score build, and we all know post score builds are very, very OP. You have a maxed out 95 hook, 95 standing dunk, 95 close shot. So yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy with a 95 strength. So yeah, you're gonna be dominant in the paint. It's just that simple. You're gonna be dominant in the paint. It's an interior force. It has 61 total badges. When it comes to when you get to the wingspan, you can really see what this build can really go to when you start applying that +4, +5. You can easily get some of this stuff to 90 to 99. Post moves go down too because you go max wingspan to get your block up. You end up having a 90 or almost at a 90 interior defense. Almost at an 80 for both rebounds. So it's not like the defense inside is that bad, because you do have an 89 interior defense, but the rebound being at an 80, I couldn't put it any higher. I had to keep it at 4. Now it cannot shoot. It can play decent defense interior because it has a decent block and interior defense. But in my opinion, bro, if you want to be able to play everywhere, you got to be able to shoot at some type of rate and play defense. So yeah. All right, coming in at number 3 is the Paint Beast build. The Paint Beast build is coming in at number 3. Is another build that cannot shoot. It cannot shoot, but the defense is good because you get Hall of Fame defensive badges. You get Hall of Fame finishing badges on it also. So you're going to be able to guard anybody and go at anybody in the paint. Now, this is one of the best pick and roll builds in the game. It's a dominant pick and roll build. And you're going to be able to play defense in the paint very well, get rebounds at a high rate. Even going to be able to have a 95 strength easily. Now, you don't have like a 95 rebound, but there's a lot of builds that don't get that. You have a very good interior defense, very good block, very, very good. It's one of those builds that cannot shoot yet again, but you do have a decent playmaking. You have a lot of playmaking badges to the fact that you can even put gold quick first step, which is going to be another badge that can catch people off guard. If you can have enough badges to be able to put quick first step on, bro, I feel like it just makes that build just that much more OP. Even if it doesn't have like either shooting or the finishing. If you can be able to get enough badges to put quick first step on, that's another reason. Another thing I didn't bring up in the last one. The reason that's higher than Paint Defender is because it has enough badges to be able to get quick first step. So yeah, I feel like that's important when it comes to these center builds. That's what it throws people off. It literally throws people off when you are that quick, because they're not gonna be fast as you if they're a center. It's that simple. So yeah. So with that being said, when it comes to all these center builds, except for one, I feel like the best height is 7'1". But when it comes to all these builds, you can go with whatever height, weight, wingspan you want to do. But I put wingspan and height. Height, I go 7'1", and wingspan I put max every single time, except for the only well-rounded 5 because I wanted the speed boost on that build. But when you go max wingspan, you get your block up to a 93. You do end up having a 95 interior defense and a 95 strength. So a lot of this stuff you can get to 99. So yeah, this is a very, very dominant build. Now the takeovers you get on it, you only get rim protector and glass. Glass can be an easy choice of a takeover. So yeah. Now, only reason this build came in at 3 is because it can't shoot. It's really just simple. Alright, and coming in at number 2 on the list has to be another glass cleaning lockdown build. The glass cleaning lockdown build can be made in a lot of different ways, but this one, what makes this build different compared to all the other builds that cannot shoot, you get Hall of Fame playmaking badges. And once you get Hall of Fame playmaking badges, you can get Hall of Fame quick first step. And Hall of Fame quick first step on big man is just OP. It's OP on whatever build you make it, but when you're going against, if you're a big man that go against big man consistently, is very, very OP, bro, because it's just gonna catch people off guard. It's gonna get you some free buckets in a lot of situations because you can just blow right past your man because you have Hall of Fame quick first step on. So you do get Hall of Fame playmaking and Hall of Fame defensive badges. I think this is a build that gets this build gets 52 badges. With that being said, this build gets 54 badges. So it gets 54 total badges, but you do get 18 playmaking badges, and it gets Hall of Fame badges. It gets 25 defensive badges, even 10 finishing badges, but it's another build that cannot shoot. Like I said, bro, if a build can't shoot at least a little bit, or defense, it can't play defense at a high rate, I feel like you can't have it you can't say it's the best center build. Now, this build is the best center build that can't shoot, in my opinion, because of the fact it has great finishing ability, great defensive ability, and it gets Hall of Fame playmaking badges, so you can get Hall of Fame quick first step, and you can put all those other badges to Hall of Fame, so that you can do whatever you want when it comes to the badges. But if to make this build OP, Hall of Fame quick first step will definitely make this build nice. Now, when it comes to after you do the height, weight, wingspan, that's all gonna be depending on what you want to do. All that's gonna be depending on what you want to do. But once you get done with the wingspan, you gotta realize that all this stuff is going up +4 or 5. Now, when it comes to the physical, you can get that up to +9. So you get all that to +5 or +9, you're gonna have some stats that's actually hitting 99. Or I think you on this build you only get 1, but speed going up +9, that's gonna be a 66 speed, 56 acceleration, and a 56 vertical. So it really depends on you, bro, how you really want to play with this build. I feel like this is the best center build that cannot shoot. It's the best center build that cannot shoot. I try not to put too many builds on here that can shoot because they was all coming out as the same thing. I didn't want them to have different variations of the same build, just with slightly different attributes here and there and slightly different badges. So yeah. Alright, and hands down, the best center build in the game, in my opinion, is the Glass King Lockdown build. This is a build that literally gets Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame defensive badges. Not only that, you get 6 finishing badges, so you can get at least 2 of those joints gold. You get 17 total shooting badges, 21 total defensive badges. So yeah, it's a badge that get a lot of that. You actually have an 85 standing dunk, 84 close shot, so you actually are very, very good inside steal, even with you being able to have Hall of Fame shooting badges and be able to shoot on this build, and Hall of Fame defensive badges, which you be able to play defense at a high rate. But you don't have any playmaking. But I mean, when it comes to these builds, you're not gonna be able to do everything. So yeah, it's really one of those builds that literally either it can post up or it doesn't post up, you know what I'm saying? Now, instead of putting driving layup on and like a little bit of the steal, you can take those stuff off and put it on post hook to make this build even more OP, because post hooks are very OP on this game. So you can put that post hook up if you want to. And you might lose badges here and there, but that's gonna make your build even more OP. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, the height I go with on every center build, I already went over that, is 7'1". 7'1" is just a great balanced height. I went max weight on this joint to get max as possible interior defense and strength. That's just gonna make your build even more OP. I went max wingspan. It does drop your 3-pointer down, but max wingspan is a must when it comes to center builds, in my opinion, even if you're getting 3s. Only way I would is if I'm close to being able to hit a threshold to be able to speed boost. So yeah. With that being said, it does lower your strength, so you can probably not go max. Maybe just put it to a point where you get 95 strength on it. But yeah, the takeovers you get on it, kind of trash. You only get 1 good takeover, which is arguably the best takeover, and it's Glass King. So it's easy to go Glass King takeover, and it comes out as a Glass King lockdown build. But yeah, man, these are the 5 best center builds. Well, really the 7 best, but you know what I'm saying. It's the top 5 center builds with 2 honorable mentions. But yeah, man, I went over everything when it comes to these builds. When it comes to like the attributes, what badges get what you get Hall of Fame, height, weight, wingspan, all that stuff. So yeah, man, for that alone, please go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy. Subscribe if you new, man. We got more videos coming out every single day, man. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out there, man. It wasn't easy, but was doable. The tables turn when you act like a fool.